going on, guys? We're going live again. We want to make sure that we're always bringing you as much value as possible. So we're going to keep this day rolling. It's a Friday, and we are not looking at the clock, waiting to get home. We're out here working for you, working for your success. All right, we're trying to make sure you can start dominating your market by growing your brand. All right, so we're talking about today why people hate marketing. All right, there's a lot of reasons. One of the common ones that I see is they just don't know. They don't know nothing about marketing. You know, they think they know, but it's really that they are aware of marketing, but they truly don't know what it is all made up of, right? They don't know how marketing affects their business from a positive perspective and a negative perspective. Everybody generally probably is aware that marketing is part of running a business, but they probably are not aware that you can't run a business if you do not market. It's essentially almost impossible. As far as long-term success, if you're looking to dominate your market, which is the disclaimer here, if you are looking to, not be an average company, right? You want to be that company in your industry that's just killing it. I mean, you guys are crushing it. You guys are doubling your actual sales every quarter, every year, whatever the case may be. You have big plans to expand. This message is for you. All right. So if you're not looking for things like that, just don't even watch the rest of the video. But check this out. So people hate marketing because they're just miseducated. Okay. Or they were given advice by other people who claim to be marketing experts, but they don't know nothing about marketing either. So let me show you guys something that I like to write, how it all ties in. All right. Very, very crazy here. So marketing is essentially, it's like a circle of life for your business. All right. You have marketing here. Okay. You have branding. All right. You have advertising. And then you have sales. All right, and it kind of goes in a circle. All right. And if you guys are really expanding, you're doing all four things all the time, because sales literally overlaps with marketing a lot of times. Branding and advertising is what makes up marketing to a certain extent. Well, for the most part. And your advertising can only be so good as your branding. So if you have no brand, your advertising is really going to be crap, and that means that your sales are going to be crap, and so your whole marketing is just whack. Okay, so a lot of people just hate marketing in general, or have a very negative outlook on marketing because they don't understand the relation. They don't understand the importance, how it all works together. Okay. Common things that you see is, well, I don't need a website. Wrong. You need a website. Oh, well, I don't need social media. Wrong. You need a social media, right? We talked about the last episode why you need a website. People are on their phones. That is the new TV. That's where all the commercials are at. Your social media platform is somewhat of a commercial, a community online, a direct connection between you and your customer outside of your retail store, outside of your restaurant. Okay, maybe you don't have a physical store, so the direct link to you and your customer is social media, right? So again, guys, like the branding, the advertising, and the sales all intertwine with marketing. All right, you don't like marketing because you suck at sales, right? You don't like marketing because you suck at advertising. You probably don't like marketing because you don't even know anything about branding, so you're sucking at advertising. Advertising is easy if you have established your brand. It's really not that hard. It's literally, what are you selling? Who are you selling it to? Where are they located? What is the trigger words to get them to see the actual ad that you want to show them? And then you show it to them. And then there's a time frame you want to show it to them, when you want to show it to them, based off their location and stuff like that. But if your branding's on point, advertising's really easy. Okay? It's the branding that I find people struggling with the most because they overlook it. And so then they try to go back and fix it, and there could be some problems because then there's no consistency. But you got to start somewhere. So people don't like marketing because, they are missing one of these things, right? They could be missing out on sales because they don't even understand what a sales cycle is. All right, they don't have a sales process. They don't understand about following up. Okay, they don't understand how their sales process can alienate their actual customers. They may be selling the wrong product from the get-go. They may not even be selling to the right customer, right? So they could just be bombing it when it comes to sales. And they can legitimately have a nice brand foundation, right? But it's not working, okay? And so, if you're watching this right now and you have a brand out there or a business out there, you're not making any sales, ask yourself, have you done branding yet? Okay? Like, the only way you're going to get your money back, right? Your money to grow is over here. Like, this is the money right here. This is where you're going to get the money. Is that even what is that? Let me see. I don't think you guys can see that. Give me a second here. There we go. I think you can see that a little bit better. You're not going to make any money over here. Branding is not for people who are looking to make money off this investment. This is a long-term investment so you can see long-term success. This is a everyday, daily, you're investing into your branding. What are you saying on social media? How are you dressing? What is your employees saying? How is the presentation with you and your customer? How often are you reminding your customer of who you are, what you're about, and how you solve their problems? That's what branding is. Constantly communicating your message to your marketplace. All right, making sure your brand voice is consistent, right? How you're doing that every single day, daily. That's not I'm going to put a certain amount of money into branding and then walk away type of thing. No, it's constantly, every single day, you are branding yourself. All right, you're reinforcing your brand. You're growing your brand. You're connecting to new customers. You're nurturing current customers or ones that are in the pipeline, and you're following up with the ones that have already purchased with you. That's branding. That's every single day you're driving that point home that people can trust you. Okay, you have the answer to their problems. All right, and you should be respected. You should be trusted in your industry. Okay, so you're not going to make any money doing branding. All right, your money's going to come when you've done branding every single day consistently and you continue to do it, and then you start mixing in some advertising. All right, and then from the advertising, it's going to help you with your sales. All right, but your sales, it can overlap with marketing. Your sales is something that if you're not doing a great job at, can be hindering your advertising. All right, because you can get people through the door, right? You could get people clicking on your website, but if you can't handle the orders, right, you can't take on that amount of leads or that amount of customers, you're going to run into problems. However, that is a better problem to have than have no customers at all, right? Because you want to make some money, okay? So that's why people hate marketing. They are just miseducated. They've been told the wrong information, or they're just not aware of the information, which is no fault of their own, but that's just the reality. All right, marketing is as hard as you want to make it. There are a lot of free tools out there today that make marketing very, very easy. You guys are on one of them right now. If you're watching this video, this is a free tool. Nobody's paying for any money. You're not paying to watch this video. I'm not paying to shoot this video. Okay, so it doesn't cost us any money. This is valuable information, a valuable experience that you didn't have to pay for. But if you're at home on your TV and you're using cable, you got to pay for that. And you got to ask yourself the question, okay, what's more valuable? Me watching, NFL football, or me watching videos about how I can take my business to the next level, right? So it's just a whole mindset thing as well. But people really hate marketing because they just don't know about it. And this is as simple as I can make it. Like marketing, you need to do branding. Your branding helps out with your advertising, it helps out with your sales, and it just keeps going around and around and around. They all need each other. All right? When you take out your business card and you hand it to somebody, that's a form of marketing. When you're wearing your company's logo t-shirt That's marketing. That's branding. When you are on a podcast, that's a form of marketing. When you are on the news, that's a form of marketing. Like, marketing is every single day, everything that we're doing. It's everything, all right? So, guys, like, you should not hate marketing. If anything, you should embrace it, use it. Put that in your tool bag and use that to start dominating your market. But you got to start understanding what it's all about. All right, and so that's what these videos are for, to help you use marketing to help position yourself in your marketplace so you can start dominating. Right? There is no competition. The competition is what you make it out to be. All right? Excuse me. I say this all the time. All right? People think there's this competition going on. There is no competition. There is no competitors. There's only competitors if you put yourself in a position like that. All right? If you are a local restaurant, it is so easy for a local restaurant to truly dominate. Because people hate restaurants. Like, most people hate restaurants, and the only reason why they deal with them is because they're too lazy to cook at home. If that wasn't the case, they wouldn't go, because usually the customer service is shitty. A lot of times the food never tastes the same. All right, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they're out of stuff. Again, I said the customer service, rude, not healthy. Things like that. So, but we still go because we're so lazy and we don't want to cook at home. But if you're a restaurant owner right now and you're looking at this, just think about it. It's really that easy. There's so many things that you can do to set yourself apart from your competitors and really start dominating. Now, let me show you guys a way that you guys can start marketing that will start generating some sales without actually having to do any advertising. All right, without having to do any advertising. Okay, and this is pretty dope. All right, but it takes somebody who has an open mind to understand this concept, and it only truly applies to what I'm going to go over right now. Kind of applies more to the restaurant industry. Okay, but just work with me, because in other industries, they have something similar to this, and then I'll touch on a few of those. All right, so we're going to take, we'll call this company, we'll call this a, what do I want to use? I want to use, let's go a Poke Restaurant. There we go. Number 1, Poke. Restaurant number 2. All right. Now, I probably spelled that wrong, but don't judge me, okay? So we're talking about Poke restaurants right now. If you guys haven't had Poke, really bomb. I'm a vegan, so I don't eat any meat, but they still have a lot of bomb ingredients, very healthy, without the meat, obviously. But Poke is really popular. It really came on strong recently, probably I'd say in the last 5-10 years. All right, all it really is like sushi in a bowl. Like, that's really all it is. But it's a cool little concept. But check this out, all right? Without having to spend any money on advertising, just check how crazy this is, okay? With the technology that is available today, all right? So, how can Poke Restaurant number 1 separate themselves from Poke Restaurant number 2 and start generating more sales? How can they do that with marketing? All right, well, first thing that they can do is they can start focusing on how they can get out of obscurity and start being shown to other people who are interested in Poke. So what that means is people who are looking for Poke, where are they at? What are they using to search for Poke restaurants? How are they ordering Poke food? Are they always walking in? Are they using the internet? Are they Googling it? Are they using Yelp? Like, what is it? Now, obviously in 2019, there's so many apps people use now to order online. So it's really a simple answer, which is they use Yelp, which means they use Grubhub, they use DoorDash, they use Uber Eats. Okay, what's the other one? We got Grubhub, Uber Eats, Postmates. Right, Postmates is another one. So let's say restaurant number one, they do want to dominate their market. Free marketing that can generate sales would be getting on Grubhub. Oh, come on. All right, got to change colors. Look at that. I've been working so hard, these markers are running out of ink. I love it. So, Grubhub. Okay, DoorDash. What's another one? Uber Eats. Okay, Uber Eats. Postmates is another one. Caviar is another one. That's only in the larger cities, really. Let's see. We'll take. You can also online website. Okay. All right. We could also say. What's another good one? Yeah. No, that's pretty good right there. So. Off top, this company over here is only doing walk-ins. Walk-ins. But this company is not only just doing walk-ins, but they have an online website that allows people to order from them. They are on Caviar. They're on Postmates, they're on Uber Eats, they're on DoorDash, they're on Grubhub. You know how many people Restaurant One is reaching without even having to pay for advertising? Like, think about that. Restaurant Two is only doing walk-ins. Think about that. Restaurant Two is only doing walk-ins. They're only getting so many people buying poke. But Restaurant One is not just doing walk-ins, but they're doing Grubhub, they're on DoorDash, they're on Uber Eats, they're on Postmates, they're on Caviar, and they have an online website offering online ordering. I mean, who's going to win here? Who's going to dominate more, right? This company here is going to generate more sales automatically. Now, obviously, Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, Caviar, these guys take 30% minimum off of the items that you put on the menu. But listen, guys, it's not about the percentage. It's about getting known, right? So the more you're on these platforms, right? Like, you need to get on these. If I'm speaking to restaurant owners right now, okay? You want to get on these platforms so people can know who you are. Let me tell you the other crazy fact, okay? And this is another mistake a lot of restaurant owners make. Is, okay, you basically have, in this scenario, you really have two type of customers. You have the online customers, and then you have the in-store customers. All right? These two people are totally different. Guaranteed, every single time. They are different. They are not the same. All right? How you choose to market to these people is going to be different how you market to these people. Online customers hardly ever go into the store. Hardly ever. All right? Unless they're ordering for in-store pickup. But if they're ordering through these merchants right here, you're hardly ever going to see them as an in-store customer. All right? These people, they want the food when they want it. Like, they're ordering it out of convenience. They don't have time to get into their car and go to your store and sit down and order food. They may only have time to say, hey, I need that food and I need to eat it no later than 4 p.m., but I can't drive over there, so I want it delivered, right? So the online customer is different than the in-store customer. So when it comes to marketing, you have to do things a little different, right? A lot of like these poke restaurants, okay? Poke restaurant number 2, he's not even in the game because he's just focusing on walk-ins. But if he added or she added online ordering as well, they're going to start generating more money, right? But they also have to take into consideration that now you're bringing on a different type of customer as well, okay? Now they're online customers. All right, online customers, they definitely need confirmation, right? They need to have a system that's easy for them to put their card information in, they charge the card, they get a receipt confirmation immediately, they get a status update where the food is at. That's why it's good to use these companies right here because it automatically does that, right? But that's the requirement for an online customer. They need access to that information versus a walk-in customer, okay? They don't need you to give a status update on where the food is at. They're inside the store, right? But my point is when you're marketing to them, it's two different ways. Like an in-store customer, you want to talk about the experience when they come to your store versus online, the experience from the delivery. Fast, free shipping, right? Or no delivery fees, okay? Happy hour promotions, 30% off between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. with free delivery. That is a different saying for online customers. So let me write that down here. So let's say free delivery. Okay. I put buy one. I can't spell today. Buy one, get one free. Right? You want to do buy one, get one free to get people into the store. You use free delivery to get people to order online. That's two different communication, right? That's two different marketing strategies. So you have to understand that if you do decide to be Poke Restaurant number 1 and start dominating your market, take into consideration that now you're going to start taking on two different type of customers. Okay? All right? So this doesn't really cost you any money. Like I say it's free. Getting on Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, and Caviar, that's free. Like, yeah, you're going to pay for the tablet, whatever. You're not paying for the tablet. Your customer's paying for the tablet. So let's get that right now. If your mindset is, well, I have to pay for a tablet and I got to pay for a website. Dude, if you're running your business correctly, you're not paying for none of that. Your customer's paying for it. All right? So think about it from that perspective. It's actually free. All right? This does not cost you any money. You do not want to be this guy over here. All right? You want to be this person. All right? You want to maximize your reach. I mean, think about it. Let's say this guy gets 100 people and they get 100 people. Okay? And let's say he gets about 20 on his website that orders. All right? Maybe Caviar brings in another 5. All right? Maybe Postmates brings in another 2. Maybe Uber Eats brings in an extra customer. Maybe DoorDash brings in 10. And Grubhub brings in 30 because Grubhub is the biggest one. Now you're sitting at 30, 41, 3, 8, 68. You're looking at 168 customers versus 100 customers. I mean, that doesn't make sense, right? Why do you want to be this over here? What are you scared? You're scared to take on more customers? You're scared to make more money? That's why you're struggling, because you're scared. Stop being scared to make more money. It's the purpose of running a business. You want to make more money so you can take that money, improve your business, invest back into your business, and help other people solve their problems faster. Okay? But this is a form of marketing, how it accelerates your sales by using something that already exists. This is for restaurant owners, all right? Now, if you are, let's say, a home service-based business, being on Google is a form of doing this, okay? Being on Yellow Pages, all right, having all of your listings updated, like you're on all of the websites, all right? Matter of fact, let me just show you guys, because I kind of feel like this was probably an easy one to drive home, but let me use a harder one for people who might have their own plumbing company. Okay, maybe you're a plumber, maybe you're an electrician. Okay, maybe you are a salon. All right, we'll see here. Watch, I'm going to show you guys how easy this is. It's all about making a decision to stop being average, and you want to start dominating your market. And the mindset is, I'm going to use every single resource available to me for my business so I can start generating more sales. All right, so let's say you are an electrician. I think I spelled that right. So don't judge me, guys, all right? Electrician. I probably did spell that wrong. Whatever. All right, so you want to be this person. All right, this person over here. All right, we'll start right with this. This person over here is on Google. They're on Yelp. They're on Bing. They're on Yellow Pages. They're on Angie's List. They're on Craigslist. Okay. What else are they on? They could be on, what is the other one called? Home Advisor. Okay, they're on Home Advisor. There's actually a new one. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Let's see here. Electricians near me. Called. Oh. Okay, there's a new one called Thumbtack. Thumbtack.com. You still have the bbb.org. Okay. Right. Chamber of Commerce. All right, Chamber of Commerce. All right, so these are like the, and then we still got Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Okay. LinkedIn. I'm literally going to run out of ink, guys, but I love it. That means I'm working hard. That's good. All right. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Okay. Oh, it's cut off. All right. So let me go up here. Instagram. LinkedIn. All right. So let's use those as an example. Okay. And let's say electrician number 2 is only on Google. All right? Only on Google. All right, so who do you guys think is going to be able to dominate their market more? Oh, hold on. Let me add this too. And they have a website. And they have a website. All right, who do you guys think is going to be able to dominate their market? Who do you guys think is going to be able to reach more people? Right? Who's going to have more success? Who's going to put themselves in a position to have more success because of where they're located? Online, digitally. Oh, there we go. Now we got some more ink. All right, let me make sure you guys can read this. There. Instagram, LinkedIn, Google. All right. Check it out, guys. I mean, seriously. We've got, I mean, if we do the math, let's say both of them are getting at least, let's say calls. All right, let's say calls. All right, let's say this guy's getting 50 calls. He's getting 50 calls over here. On Yelp, Yelp is generating another 5 calls from him. Bing is generating another 10 calls. Yellow Pages, maybe another 2. Angie's List, maybe another 5. Craigslist, another 10. Home Advisor, another 10. Thumbtack, another 10. BBB, maybe 5. The Chamber of Commerce website, let's say 1. Facebook, let's say 20. You could easily get that amount of people in there. Let's say YouTube, let's say 5. When I say YouTube, guys, as an electrician, you should have some tutorial videos on YouTube. If you're laughing at me right now, then you're ridiculous. That's why you're not successful, honestly. YouTube, you need to have videos on YouTube, all right? You need to have videos on YouTube answering your customers' questions, all right? And you could put that on your website. All right, I'm telling you, I've had clients, literally, or leads, or potential clients, laughed at us. They literally don't believe that they need YouTube or social media to be successful. They'd rather be average, and my hat's to them. But if you're looking to dominate your market, this is for you. Get on YouTube. All right, get on YouTube, shoot some videos about, how do you look at a panel, or what do you do if the lights turn off? Who do you call? What's the process? Just simple videos. All right? You could generate a lot of leads from that. Instagram, so let's say on the Instagram, I'd say I give them another 5. LinkedIn, let's say you don't get nothing from LinkedIn. I'd say you get at least 1. You could get 1. Just in this scenario. Your website, let's say if your website's on point the way that we were talking about it in the last episode, I would say you should at least be able to get another 50 from your website. Seriously. All right? So we do the math, because that's the part of being successful. You got to do the math. All right? 50, 55, 65, 67, 72, 82, 92, 102, 107, 108, 128, 133, 138, 139, and another 50. That brings us up to 189, guys. 189 calls versus this guy only getting 50 calls. Now, you may be like, well, I don't want to get all those calls. Why do you not want to get all those calls? Why would you not want to get all those calls? That's ridiculous. If you can't handle all those calls, you don't have a business. Like, hire another person, right? If you can't hire another person, you don't want to hire another person, then direct them to a buddy of yours who does electrician work as well. So you guys both can win, right? You want to be maxed out, man. I'm telling you, when it comes to marketing, you want your marketing to be like, if you guys ever watched Thor, his hammer, it shuts everything down. Like, if your marketing can do that for your business, where like in your marketplace, you're just crushing it, this is how you'll be able to do that. You need to be on all these websites, and your information needs to be accurate, okay? Your information, like your company name, all right? And they all match. What's your actual company name? So many times I've seen it where it's like the person's name, and then it says like whatever industry they're in, and then on one website it says LLC, on another it says Inc., then it says incorporated, and then corporation. Like, guys, there has to be consistency. If not, you'll get penalized, okay? So check this out. You want your company name, the phone number, website, tagline. You want the tagline on there for sure. You want social media on there if you can get it on there. Some do it, some don't. Your email, okay, and you want your service list. All right, like this is what should be on all of this right here at a minimum, all up to date. I'm telling you, if you guys don't do this, let me tell you, all right? If you go to Google, if you go to Google right now and you searched for an electrician near me, all right? Electrician number 2 probably won't show up. Especially if it's in a larger city, definitely won't show up. Electrician number 1 has a higher, like significantly a higher chance without paying any money whatsoever to show up in the Google search results just off being in or having a presence on each of these platforms and their information's up to date. Like I'm telling you. And this is the other thing. Like Google, I'm talking about Google Maps, right? You want to make sure that you're registered, all right? Or your Google My Business profile, not really Maps. My Google My Business profile, all right? If you don't know what that is, then you need to get hot and popping right now tonight, all right? Google My Business is totally free, all right? It'll get you registered with Google and put you in a better position than you are right now if you have not done that. But this is an example of electrician. You should be on all these websites. You could potentially get way more calls than someone who's just on Google. I'm telling you, the numbers are in your favor, but you got to be willing to have an open mind and put in the work to do that stuff. All right? I mean, you guys are leaving leads on the table. I mean, these are potential customers. All right? You guys are leaving them on the table. You probably don't know that you're leaving them on the table, but that's why I'm sharing this video with you. I want you guys to be successful. So take this information back and see how you can apply it to your business, all right? To your business. Now, check this out. I'm going to do one more because I feel I'm like in a giving mood right now. I just want to shut it down for everybody on this Friday, all right? We're gonna finish off with a bang. All right, let's say we have a online clothing store. Right? Online clothing. Not clothing, but let me say, I want to say e-commerce actually. That would be better. E-commerce business. All right. We're talking about an e-commerce business right now. So say you're watching and you have an e-commerce business. That means you're selling strictly online. All right. That's your business model. You sell online. You could be drop shipping. You could be selling apparel. You could be selling electronics. There's a lot that you could be doing. All right. So let's say you're business number 1. What can you do to market your business, all right, without having to really spend money on advertising yet? All right. Well, one thing you definitely want to do is definitely register for Google. So I'll definitely say that again. Even if you don't have a physical location, or if you do, I would definitely register for Google. It doesn't hurt you in the search results. It only helps. All right, you definitely got to have a website. We know this, okay? Website, okay? Facebook store, okay? Instagram, where you tag the products. All right, tagging actually. Let's say tagging. Okay. Let's see. We're talking about YouTube again. Definitely be on there. Influencers. Okay. Trade shows. Okay. Trade shows for sure. If you can get on, let's say, influencers, trade shows. What are some other places? If you run an e-commerce business, where else can you show off your brand? Where else can you market without really spending any money? All right. Instagram tagging, Facebook store, having a website, Google, YouTube, influencers, and trade shows just truly doesn't cost you any money. All right. If you're running your business, it pays for itself. All right. That's what I'm talking about. So you want to be on some trade shows. If you could definitely get on to I would definitely say podcasts. All right. Ones that are known. Okay. All right. Let's see. And if your e-commerce business number 2, let's say you only have a website. Oh, matter of fact, chatbot, absolutely. Let's see, free marketing, online courses. All right. Tutorials on how to use the product. All right. Blogs. Getting onto blogs. Affiliates. All right. I don't think you guys can see that. Let me put that up here. Affiliate. Signing up other affiliates to sell your product on your behalf. All right. Doesn't cost you any money for that. So think about it, guys. Your e-commerce business number 2, all you have is a website. If your e-commerce business number 1, you're registered on Google, you set up an affiliate program where people who love your product would like to market it in what they're doing, okay? You got a website, you have your website connected to your Facebook so you can sell on your Facebook. You tag the products in the Instagram. You're on YouTube showing off all of the videos of your product, how people can use them, and so forth. You get with influencers who have a huge following to get to share your product with. All right. Trade shows that have something to do with your product. So as an example, if you are doing fitness apparel, right, go to fitness trade shows, right? Show off your product there. Okay. Podcasts, maybe there's some people who are big in your industry. Go on your podcast. Talk about your story. Talk about your brand, you know. It's free marketing basically. Chatbot pretty much, it's kind of like sales, but chatbot is real-time connecting with your customer. As soon as they hit your website, you can easily start chatting with them. Easy way. Online courses, doesn't cost you any money, by the way. Online courses, all right, having an online course teaching your customers how to use your product. So let's say you sell a shampoo for pets. Make an online course talking about how to groom people's pets. Like, how do you groom your own pet? Let me walk you guys through it. Module 1. Why do you want to groom your pet? How often should you groom your pet? What tools do you need? What equipment is needed? You know, what products do you use? What products do you not use? All right. Module 2. How do you apply it? How do you apply these products? How often? All right. What are some do's and don'ts? You know, module 3. Here's some advanced strategies. Right? That's an online course that you can build for your e-commerce business, right? And then you add that online course onto your website, all right? That's like free marketing right there, okay? Tutorials, it kind of goes in the same thing. Blogs, all right? Maybe there's some big blogs in your industry. Reach out to them. See if you can get onto their blogs. It doesn't cost you any money to reach out to them, all right? Now, think about it. I'm not even going to give you the numbers, but let's say you're getting, let's talk about views, all right? People who go to your website because of this, all right? Leads, website visitors. So if you're registered on Google, I would assume if we're talking about a pet shampoo product, okay, I would think you'd get at least 100 people, all right, a month if you're doing it right at a minimum. Your website's probably going to just naturally generate another 100 people. Affiliates, if you got the affiliate game going, man, you could easily get up to 1,000 people. Facebook store, having your Facebook presence, I would definitely say 50. This is without any advertising, all right? Instagram, definitely 50. YouTube, I'd say 100. Influencers, again, I'd say another 1,000. Trade shows, I mean, we'll keep it conservative. 50. Podcasts, let's just say you didn't get nothing from a, no. Let's say you get 10. Why did I say nothing? 10. Chatbot, man, that's limitless right there. But let's call it 100. Online courses, we'll actually not include chatbot because it's part of your website. Online courses that you make available for free, I mean, I would say you could convert another 50 visitors. Tutorials and blogs, all right, let's just call it another 50. And let's say this guy over here with his website's only got 100. All right? And if we do the math, right? 50, 100, 150, let's see, 250, 300, 350, 450, 550, come back here, 560, 1,000 and 560. I don't think you can see that. 1,560 visitors, all right, versus 100 visitors. Guys, I'm just showing you the simple math. Stop making marketing so fucking complicated. That's why you guys hate it. All right? It's truly this simple. All right? Your e-commerce business should be doing all of this, not just this. This is average over here. This is dominating. Average, dominating. All right? You will be more likely to succeed when you have a huge presence on the internet, especially as an e-commerce business. All right? So if you only have a website and that's it, you're setting yourself up to fail. All right, so guys, that's what we were talking about today. Marketing. Why people hate marketing? Because they have the wrong information. You guys have been lied to. All right, you guys think it's all sweet and it's not. All right, you guys got to put in the work. All right, and I'm showing you guys free ways to put that work in, pay that price, so you guys can be more successful in your business. All right, and again, you have to start understanding how marketing plays into what you're doing. And so let me write this again for you guys. All right. Oh, I think the board's too wet. Let's dry that up. Okay. All right, we got, let's see, are we going to be able to cap this off? All right, you got marketing. Okay. You have branding. All right. You have advertising. And you have sales. Boom. 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 They all need each other. They all depend on each other. All right. It's a circle of life. Synergy. They all work together as one so you can start dominating your market. All right. So you should want to market. You should not have a negative outlook on marketing. Matter of fact, you should be literally salivating at the mouth when it comes to marketing. You'd be like, man, what else can we do? What else can we do? How is our branding doing? All right. Are we consistently on social media? Are we consistently having our logo and everything? Are we continuing to communicate our message effectively? Right? Is our message on point? Right? Is it driving the point home on what we can do for our customers? Why they should trust us? What makes us different than the next guy? All right. And then your advertising it's easy because it's like if your branding's on point, advertising's easy. Because the information you need to advertise is in branding. You know who you are, you know what you sell, you know who to sell it to, you know what they like, you know what they don't like, you know where they're located at. You should do that all in branding. Because if you don't know all that information, how can you really truly be branding? Right? You're not going to be able to say the right brand voice. Right? You're not going to be able to communicate the right things. You're going to be communicating things on the wrong platform, right? In the wrong way. So branding will take care of that. Then when advertising comes up, you say, hey, we really want to start, we really want to bring in a lot of sales right now. We're trying to 10x some stuff. You can start doing that because you've already done branding. All right? And then that just leads into sales. Sales does not exist without marketing. Matter of fact, I would argue marketing is more important than sales. If you can't market, there is no sales. Literally. If you cannot market, there literally is no sales. When I say there's no sales, I'm talking about you're not making it enough, okay, to make money in the business. You're not even breaking even in your business. If you're not doing that, you definitely need to start looking at your marketing. What is it? 64% of small businesses break even or lose money? Marketing. That's what I'd definitely say. Because if people don't know you, people don't trust you, you're selling it to the wrong person, you can't even make any sales. Right? You can't make any sales. You're not getting the attention to get people into the sales process. Right? You can't even get them on the phone. You can't even close them. Because you have no branding. Nobody knows you. Why do I want to talk to you? Why should I spend my money with you? And just because somebody says no doesn't mean you quit on your branding. You keep branding. This is a lifetime deal. You sign up to this when you start a business. Okay? You marry this when you start your business. Should be step number one at all costs. If sales fail, if you can't get right on advertising, you have to get right on branding. If your branding is off, I'm telling you, you're limiting your business. This message is for people who want to dominate their market. This is not for average people. This is not for average companies. All right? This is for people who saying, listen, I have a great product. I have a great service. I have a great brand. I'm really trying to do some things here. I'm trying to change lives. I'm trying to transform my marketplace. I'm trying to dominate my marketplace. I'm trying to change the world. It starts with this, guys. Branding. This is Coca-Cola right here. This is Nike. This is Tesla. Okay? This is Amazon. All right? This is Facebook. This is Apple. All right? Okay? Branding right here. Okay? Branding, I'm telling you, this is the major key. All right? And I'll take it one step further. Everybody wants to do this. Boom. Or they want to do this. They don't want to go here first. They either want to do these two things. They just want to go straight to sales. They start a business. Hey, I want to sell. I'm ready to make some sales. That's the right attitude. But you got to understand, you got to market first. You got to know how to market your business. All right? And for long-term success, you want to do branding. All right? Brand your business. Know who you are. Know who your customer is. Know what makes you different. Have that literally burnt into your mind, into your employees' mind too. That's the other problem. You think if the owner is on board with this, but the employees are not, that's just a recipe for disaster. All right? That's a recipe for disaster. Employees who have an X next to their name, those are the ones that go on social media and make the company look bad. Those are the ones that don't dress right. They show up all crummy with their clothes. Those are the ones that when a customer asks them a question, they say, I don't know. Right? Those are the ones that don't know, why am I even working at the time of success without their employees getting on board with what's going on here? All right? There's no reason why, no matter what you're selling, that you should not be looking at your brand and saying, hey, I could change lives with this. How many lives can I improve with my brand, with my business? Right? If you're selling pet shampoo products, you know how many lives you can make easier by selling that? If you're doing salons, how many lives can you make easier? If you were an electrician, how many lives can you make easier? If you're a restaurant, how many lives can you make easier? Guys, it's all the same thing. All right, your brand. You should be looking at your brand and saying, hey man, I have a business and this brand is changing lives. And if you're going to work at this business, you guys need to be on the same page about that. All right, and if you guys take that type of energy and apply that into your branding, I'm telling you, man, the advertising and the sales are just going to fall right in line. Going to fall right in line, because this branding is not just, we're not just talking about the techniques and the definitions and the strategies. We're talking about your life. We're talking about what's your mindset when you come to work. We're talking about when you guys aren't making enough sales, what are people thinking? All right, brand. I'm telling you, when the economy is crashing, everything's going crazy in America, how are people seeing the brand then? Right? How are people seeing the brand then? I implore you guys to take the time out and go read the article about Starbucks and what they did, what the owner did or the CEO did during the latest recession in 2009. I'm not even going to say anything else, but I implore you to go read that article. And that is an example of he knew that he had to lean on branding in the toughest time in America. All right? Branding is what got him and Starbucks to greater heights. All right? Because he took into consider, do people still trust Starbucks? He took into consideration, how can I connect with the customers through such a tough time? That's branding, ladies and gentlemen. That's not sales. That's not advertising. That's branding right there. All right? So with that, hope this video was amazing value for you. Hopefully I was able to get something to click on in your head if you own a business. Maybe you're thinking about starting a business. Maybe you already have a successful business. Maybe there's something in here that you can apply and take your business to new heights. Regardless of whatever the situation may be, we always want to wish everybody watching massive success. You go to our website, www.brandchampsagency.com. Hit us up on there. You can leave a comment below. Message us, whatever is easiest for you. We're always looking to help you out, point you in the right direction. Support us, like us, share this information with anybody that you know that owns a business that could benefit. And we're going to continue to be here. We're going to continue to shoot a lot of content to help you guys become more successful, all right? So with that, it's the weekend, and hey, work's not over, man. We're still working out here for the weekend, but enjoy your weekend, all right? Peace and love, guys.